Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. We have Hunter McCullough. I'm Ryan Haff. Appreciate you taking the time to chat with us here today as we enjoy another talk show here. Hunter.
Beautiful. This is our fourth change, I guess, right? In the past maybe 3 or 4 weeks for how we're presenting this. Now we've got a bigger table.
Yeah.
We've got a big table now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're still waiting on the thing upstairs to fix the thing so that we can go upstairs and do the thing up there. So
that's why we're not in the engineering department. We're letting the professionals handle that.
There's a lot of work involved, so we appreciate all of them always because they're always putting out fires left and right, literal and figuratively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But hey, it sounds like we have to celebrate a big birthday this week, Hunter.
Oh my gosh, yeah, very exciting. Yesterday, belated birthday here to my brother Colton, who I have known since he was 0 years old, because I am a little bit older. That's how that works normally. But yeah, there is us two. There is a couple Halloween costume fiends. He's a little lamb right there, and I'm a little clown. So yeah, I mean, I love my brother so much. He's such a great human being, and so cool to see him now in the father role.
Yeah.
This new role that he's taken on here in this past few months here, and he's obviously nailing it. You know, very much so. Cool to see him learn throughout this whole process. And then as I like to always say, you know, back when we were little, we lived out in the woods. We didn't have really many friends out there to hang out with. We'd have to go into town into Two Harbors to hang out with our friends. So it was always me and Colton, whether we fought or not, we had to hang out with each other. So it made us very, very close.
Since day one.
Yes, since day one. So I love you, brother, and I hope that you have a fantastic day out there. We're going to celebrate tonight. We're filming on your birthday right now. It is April 14th still, so we're going to be celebrating tonight. So
fun.
very exciting to hang out with you, Colton. Happy birthday. Good stuff.
Happy birthday.
Yes, amen. Coming up on today's show here, we're going to get some help cleaning our water bottles here with Rachel Hackbarth and show you a program that's finding friends for those facing Alzheimer's. So 2 very good stories right there coming up on today's show.
And I was telling Director Shania before, I do follow Rachel Hackbarth on Facebook, and she shared a photo the other day sharing that she went to work with 0 miles left in the gas tank.
Oh my gosh. So we've all been there, I think.
Living on the edge.
Yes, that's a scary thing. It's almost fun to see once you get to the end.
No.
Just how close. No, you don't like it?
That's not great.
It's a thrill, man.
When I get to a quarter tank, I go, I got to go. I got to go fill it up.
I think it's bad for the car, too. I've heard that before.
Well, it's kind of like, I guess, you know, if you have like not a pot of coffee, but you have coffee grounds all together, you know, you got to get rid of the old grounds, too.
Yeah.
You can't just keep tossing new grounds on there.
Exactly. It's actually healthy for the gas tank. You got to clean the whole thing out and run some water through there first, because that also cleans it out a little bit. A little sugar, maybe a couple potatoes, shove them in the tailpipe, and, you know, it makes the car clean.
Don't take our advice on anything.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah. But first, hey, take some advice from Hunter here, because it is April 15th. It's always the best time to share the video we share every single time this year. Hunter's tax advice on this tax deadline date.
Well, April 15th is fast approaching, and that means it's tax season again. And with over 6 million Americans already filed for taxes as of February 1st, 2019, it's sure to be another busy season. Most people aren't too excited to file their taxes, and it can get complicated pretty quick. I went around campus and asked a couple of people about their experiences with taxes this year. Gabriella Chapman is a student at St. Cloud State University who was pleased with her return. Did you find that you had more return money or less return money this year?
I had more return money, a lot of it because of school, a lot of it because I was working more, and last year I filed exempt instead of single zero.
Cody Smellick is another student at SCSU who filed his taxes. And how many years have you filed taxes now?
2 years.
2 years, okay. So you find that you get more money if you are a student filing taxes.
Correct.
It does pay to be a student. According to the IRS, 40% of the credit is refundable, meaning that students can get back up to $1,000 on their return. Beautiful. IRS.gov put out statistics that compare filing data between February 2nd, 2018 and February 1st, 2019. As of that point in time, returns received are down 12.4%, while total amount of refunds are down 30.6%. We'll have to wait until April 15th to see what the final statistics are, but the current trend is less money being refunded. For UTVS News, I'm Hunter McCullough.
There's always something new to find in that old tax store. You had an Herberts and Gerberts on campus. One, that's super cool. Two,
love that
you were
place.
talking to like an 18-year-old gentleman asking him how many years he's filed taxes.
So, sir, how long have you been filing taxes for? Like a year or something like that? Because I'm like, I don't know, 19, 18.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
And I think that's the pinnacle of my work right there. That's the best package I think I've ever done in my life. That was pretty darn good.
I do have a lot of questions, though. Is that a story you sought, you wanted to cover? cover, or is that for like a class?
I think it was for class, definitely, but we weren't like assigned anything. We had to find something out there that we had to talk about. So I figured it's April 15th, that time of year again, might as well talk about taxes, something that I'm not interested in at all. So I don't know why I picked that, but it was a very interesting thing, and I learned a lot, actually. I actually did.
Yeah, some B-roll of your old wallet, you were saying? Yeah.
That was my wallet right there back in the day.
Yeah.
That's definitely broken these days, but yeah, that was a fun time. I do miss college. That was a lot of fun.
So be sure to file your taxes today, folks, or
Yes.
file for an extension.
Or else I'll come and interview you.
Yeah. Have Hunter on the streets. Well, hey, southern Minnesota saw some intense weather earlier this week, and now we have some incredible new footage of what was happening from above. A vast thunderstorm littered with tornadoes moving across the upper Midwest on Monday, and this new satellite imagery of the storms was posted on X by the Cooperative Institute for Research in the Atmosphere, showing numerous flashes of lightning, which is pretty cool to see.
That is absolutely fascinating, and that's, part of the reason why we love being meteorologists. It's fascinating stuff. It can be very dangerous, of course, and I haven't heard any preliminary reports about how many tornadoes or anything like that, but I've seen a ton of videos of what happened down there just a couple days ago, so pretty interesting stuff. I've also decided, Ryan, I'll be very safe about it, of course, but I really want to see a tornado before the year is in person. I've never seen a tornado before, so I would need to be really safe about it, of course, but I want to see one here before either the year's end or maybe the next couple of years.
How far are you willing to drive for that?
I drive down to the Twin Cities, which they see them a lot more frequently than we do up here, but maybe not further than Iowa or something like that. And that you don't have to go too far, which is nice too, No. And we get a couple in the Northland every year too, on average. So we'll see.
Be safe out there this summer, folks. Well, hey, coming up, we'll talk about a new program helping those with Alzheimer's in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Hunter, how do you feel about small talk?
It depends. How do you feel about the weather, Ryan? Isn't it beautiful out there right now?
Fantastic, yeah.
Small talk.
Just can't get over all the snow we've been having this season, huh?
I don't mind it, to be honest with you. It's okay.
I think it depends on the length of it.
Yes. If it goes on too long, or if you have multiple in a row, multiple conversations with different people about the small talk, about the weather, it's interesting, but it can definitely get old after a little bit.
I think it unites us in a way up here, especially in the Northland. Well, it sounds like it might actually be good for you to have some small talk. A University of Michigan study asked people to talk about topics that they found boring, and afterwards, the subjects reported they enjoyed the conversations much more than they previously thought. The study's authors say even boring social interactions can lead to greater well-being and decreased loneliness.
I'll tell you what, it's a very good skill to have, definitely, when it comes to connecting with someone right off the bat. And then you go deeper, you find out something that you have a connection with, maybe the weather, something like that. You just keep going deeper and deeper. It's friendships.
Even taxes, if you know a lot about tax deadlines and how to file properly.
I've forgotten everything about that, definitely. I've filed late a couple of years, so yeah.
Traffic. Always a good small talk.
Oh, great one. Yeah, the traffic around here is horrible. You know what I'm saying? It's not really that bad around Duluth.
It's pretty good.
Twin Cities is much worse.
We're pretty lucky. I think the most traffic I see in Duluth is like on Masaba and Central Entrance. I think that's the most traffic I experience in a day.
You actually get frustrated. It's like if you live down in the Twin Cities, it'd be 1,000 times worse.
It's worse.
So there you go. A little small talk for you on this Wednesday.
Yep.
All right.
You got it.
Thank you so much.
Don't you love Wednesdays?
Wednesday, in the middle of the week, you're kind of halfway through. Very much looking forward to the weekend, though. That's how it goes.
Send us your favorite small talk topic.
Let's hear about it. In more health news today, this is very important. An effort is underway to expand a program that pairs college students with people suffering from Alzheimer's.
Yeah, so the student acts as a buddy, mentoring that older mentor. Here's Jared Hill.
So I'm going to improve my night.
This unlikely match is more than just a game of chess.
I'm trying to remember the things you told me.
Martin Rouse gets to collect his thoughts in his own time. He was diagnosed with dementia about 2 years ago.
I have the privilege of knowing a lot of very smart people. They get very...
They're always go.
Right. And come on, let's get to the next step.
Yeah.
And Asher isn't like that.
Obviously, night's a night.
Martin was paired up with social work student Asher Brenner through NYU Langone Health's Buddy program, connecting adults in early stages of dementia with students at NYU.
Holding just a little space and a little time for someone to get their thoughts together, to say something out, I think it does more than we could even know.
Dr. Mary Middleman, who heads up the program, says conversations between the younger buddy and older mentor can help people like Martin from falling more quickly into the depths of the disease.
I think there are cognitive benefits to being in a situation where you are looked up to, especially for a person in the early stages of dementia who perhaps has been avoiding contact with other people.
You want some seltzer?
It also gives caregivers like Martin's wife, Cynthia, a bit of a break. She says that's helped bring them closer.
He's having this experience, and we have something to talk about that I've not seen.
The need for programs like this will grow. American dementia cases are estimated to double by 2060. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
It's definitely one of those things that's very important as a young person, especially, getting something out of that as well, where you should volunteer at maybe an old folks facility or something like that, where you can learn the experience, learn empathy. It's a very important quality in humans, of course.
And we all have vastly different lifestyle or life experience.
Yes.
That is, in our older generation, they have a lot to tell us, and we have a lot to share with them. And it's important that we create those bridges to connect with one another.
Amen. Overcoming that age gap is very, very important with learning about yourself and learning about others as well.
It certainly is. Let's head to Michigan now, where a neighborhood is going to the dogs in the best of ways. In Warren, Michigan, a family has decided to build a free dog treat house, kind of like those little free libraries that you see at the corner of their street there. So it works like a little free library. It's stocked with treats, toys, tennis balls, even 3D printed poop bag holders. Neighbors and local businesses now pitching in to keep it full. And the family says it's all about making walks a little brighter for dogs and those owners.
That's so awesome. I love those. I love the libraries, first off, that are around the neighborhoods. But that's taking it a step further and getting the dogs out there and getting them a treat and everything like that. It's like going to Dairy Queen and you get the little dog biscuit and everything with the vanilla ice cream.
Pup cup at Starbucks?
Pup cup, that's what it's called. Yes, those are so cool.
You got to be careful, though. Next time you take your dog around that corner, they're going to know that the treats are there.
Yes.
And they're going to expect it every single time.
Every time. What's that called when the dog licks the lemon and you ring the bell and then they start tasting the Schrodinger's cat.
Pavlov?
It's not Schrodinger's cat.
I almost said padlock. That's a different thing.
Yes, exactly.
Well, let's wrap things up in Illinois, where a 4-year-old is going viral for his baseball skills. Little Waylon Fletcher has millions of people watching his batting practice with his dad, turning those backyard sessions or the basement sessions here into big moments. The video started as a way to capture memories, but is now showing that he's hitting some homers online. He even got the chance to throw out a first pitch with the Arizona Diamondbacks, which is an awesome opportunity.
What?
And his dad says it's not about fame, it's just about spending time together and having some fun.
That's so sweet. It's nothing better than playing ball with your dad, throwing the football, whatever you want to do. And it's just good memories right there, of course. And boy, he's got quite the swing, too.
Dude's got a swing. I remember throwing the ball with my dad in the backyard. I threw some that probably, hurt here a little bit.
He could have used that helmet that he was using right there.
He needed a whole lot of padding.
Yes.
Well, hey, coming up, cool new threads for the Brew Crew. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Let's talk some more baseball. Maybe a little Waylon Fletcher there will be playing for the Brewers sometime in the future.
Never know.
And if so, the Brew Crew have revealed some new City Connect collection jerseys, which include 7 other teams across the league. New uniforms remaining part of the club's on-field rotation for multiple seasons to come, which is awesome. The Brewers say this new jersey honors the Brew Crew's role not just as Milwaukee's team, but as Wisconsin's team. A water-tone base and cream accent evoking the Badger State's lakes, and the Wisco lettering and redesigned Barrelman sleeve patch all serve to celebrate the team's history and Wisconsin's rich heritage.
So they basically just flipped the M upside down, right? And they're just doing the Wisco thing. That's really cool.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I suppose so.
It's the exact same logo, I believe, but they just turned it 180 degrees? 180 degrees. I know math. I took calculus 3.
Not 360.
No, exactly.
But I think it's always cool when teams branch out like that and try something new so that more folks go, I want to go see that on the field.
Yeah. Milwaukee's an interesting place to have a baseball team too, isn't it? Because it's not more like the Twins. It's kind of a central location within the state where it's easier for everybody to travel, but it's kind of far away to go
it's pretty close to Chicago.
That's very
true. An hour away from Chicago.
Is that a big rivalry too, the Brewers and the Cubs?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just asking a bunch of questions. Not sure about anything really.
This is part of the small talk conversation.
What about the weather in Chicago?
Anytime someone's from Chicago, I asked somebody at the boat show. They work for Tom Stace of Chicago.
Oh, yeah?
Now in Superior. And I was asking, well, are you a Cubs fan or a White Sox fan? And he's like, I'm not much of a baseball fan. So
Oh.
then my small talk ended.
Then it was over. Yeah, that's the worst part. That they got to figure out the it's not a yes or no question. It's called an open-ended question. Is that what it is? Is that what they call it? Something like that.
More small talk.
Should we get on to this next package? Listen, do you ever find yourself trying to remove the stains in your water bottles and cups? Well, it sounds like there are tablets that can help you save time and keep them clean.
Let's check it out with Rachel Hackbarth.
This is how Lisa Curran typically cleans out any sort of water bottle or cup that she uses. Could this pack of Bottle Bright cleaning tablets be your new favorite cleaning aid in the kitchen? We get 36 tablets for $20. The makers claim these do most of the hard work for you.
Looks like a denture cleaner. Well, I have one cup over there that I drink my red wine in, and so it kind of looks stained on the inside a little bit.
The instructions are pretty self-explanatory.
Fill bottle with warm water, add Bottle Bright, 1 tablet per 1 liter of water. It will fizz for 15 to 30 minutes. For tough stains, use hot water and let stand overnight.
There aren't too many tough stains in these bottles, so this should just require only one of these individually wrapped tablets.
That makes it really convenient. You don't have to measure anything out. So, I mean, it's neat and tidy.
Now, we just wait.
You know, I don't think this was so dirty to begin with. Oh. There was something that was pink in that one. Maybe I should have left that one in there for 30 minutes because it looks better on the bottom.
Here's what we're left with after waiting the shorter amount of time recommended by the company. So what does Lisa think about these results?
It was pink and it had settled kind of in the crevice down here. So that it did a good job on this one. Just stained, and so maybe if I'd left it in there for a little bit longer, the staining would come out, but it looks not big improvement. And this one looks nice and clean in there.
Lisa thinks the Bottle Bright does work, but on some stains better than others.
It seems like it did work for what it said on the package, so I'm not mad at it.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
Welcome back, everybody. Hunter, thoughts on the tablets that Rachel Hackbarth was trying out?
First off, both of those cups, all 3 of them, were pretty easy to clean in the first place, so I wish she picked a more difficult cup to clean, but...
A little grimier.
Yeah, what did you think of the whole thing?
Yeah, I think it kind of, I suppose I could just repackage like Alka-Seltzer tablets and then just say like, these are going to help clean your thing.
Yeah, and then drink it after it's clean, you know, with the Alka-Seltzer.
I do wish that she would have tried something that would have been a little harder to reach.
Yes, and maybe more stain-filled or something like that.
Because some of those ones like have the top that's super small, but it spreads out at the bottom.
Super hard to clean, right? And you can't fit a hand in there, no matter how small your hand is. It's ridiculous.
You can't.
You really can't.
What's the deal with that?
It's unbelievable is what it is. When we see you again here tomorrow on Northern Life, we're going to be sharing a conversation with Duluth's Boat Club Productions, talking about their show that's opening this weekend over at Fitker. Super excited about that.
Yeah, very excited. Also excited to share this before we go. Our viewer Karen from Cohasset, Minnesota, was just one of the millions of people inspired by the Artemis II mission recently. So she sent us this photo saying she loves capturing the moon and wanted to share this pic in celebration of the success of Artemis II.
Now that's a good moon photo right there.
You know who loves a good moon photo?
Who's that now?
Chief Meteorologist Adam Lorch.
He's giving us thumbs up right on our peripheral vision.
He did have a
right
thumbs up, so good job, Karen.
That's Adam Lorch approved, so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for the photo, too. We love you all so much.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.